Breaking news! The Los Angeles Chargers just made headlines on two fronts. Philip Rivers, the legendary quarterback, officially retires as a Charger. And at the same time, the team signs Nyheim Hines, a comeback story no one saw coming. From Rivers' emotional farewell to Hines' shocking return after a near-career-ending accident, this news has shaken up Chargers Nation. What does this mean for stars like Justin Herbert and Najee Harris? Why is the team betting big on Hines? This isn't just about players. It's about legacy risk and a bold new chapter for the Chargers. Stick around, because this story changes everything. Breaking news! An unforgettable chapter has closed. Philip Rivers has officially retired as a Charger after 16 powerful seasons. For fans of the Los Angeles Chargers, this moment hits deep. Rivers wasn't just a quarterback. He was the heart of the team, the engine that never stopped running, the leader who played with unmatched passion, and the face of the franchise for over a decade. Before we dive into the legacy of this Chargers legend, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to tap the bell icon so you never miss a single update about your favorite team. Now, let's get into the big story. Philip Rivers wore the Chargers jersey with pride every single snap, every single season. He was fierce, fearless, and fired up, no matter what the scoreboard said. You could see it in his eyes. He loved this team. Through tough seasons, big wins, heartbreaking losses, he never stopped giving his all. I remember when he was drafted back in 2004. The Chargers were still in San Diego, practicing in Carson, California. It wasn't a big crowd, just a few dedicated fans like me standing behind the ropes. A reporter came up to me and asked, "Rivers or Breeze?" And I said, "Rivers has something different. That spark, that fight. He's the one who can lift this team to new heights." Looking back, I wasn't wrong. He brought unforgettable moments, wild comebacks, and years of loyalty. Sure, the Super Bowl dream didn't come true, but what Rivers gave to this organization, you can't measure that in rings alone. His final press conference still echoes in my mind, his voice cracking, holding back tears, saying he gave everything he had. And we knew he truly did. Philip Rivers didn't just play football, he lived it. His stats alone tell a powerful story. 63,440 passing yards, 424 touchdowns, and a completion rate of nearly 65%. That's not just good, it's legendary. He ranks 6th all-time in both yards and touchdowns, and with a career passer rating of 95.2, he proved time and again that he could hang with the best. But here's the part that hits hardest: 244 consecutive games. That's not just tough, that's next level. Week after week, season after season, Rivers showed up, took hits, and kept pushing. You want to talk about dedication? That's it. He didn't miss time. He didn't back down. He was the Iron Man of the Los Angeles Chargers. And it wasn't just the numbers. It was the energy, the fire, the pure love he had for the game and for this team. He was named to the Pro Bowl 8 times, and every single one of those honors was earned with sweat, grit, and heart. There's no doubt, Philip Rivers belongs in the Chargers Hall of Fame. The fans know it. The team knows it. And with names like Antonio Gates already heading toward Canton, it feels only right that Rivers follows close behind. Whether it's now or a few years from now, he's built a legacy worthy of football's highest honor. And who could forget that moment in 2007? The AFC Championship game. Rivers tore his ACL and still played through it. He wasn't supposed to be out there, but he suited up, limped through the pain, and led the team anyway. That game against the Patriots could have changed everything. With a healthy Rivers, the Chargers had a real shot at the Super Bowl that year. In a league where durability is rare and loyalty is rarer, Philip Rivers stood for both. He gave the Chargers everything he had, and then some. There was something special about watching Philip Rivers play, not just his arm, not just his stats, but his fire. That fire lit up the field every single Sunday. Whether the Chargers were up by 20 or down by 10, his energy never dipped. His passion was always visible in his eyes, in his voice, in the way he led his team. That's why it means so much to see him officially retire as a Charger. It brings his incredible journey full circle. After years of loyalty, leadership, and love for the game, this is the ending he deserved, wearing the bolts with pride. These days, Rivers is spending more time with his family, coaching his son, and stepping into a new chapter of life. But many fans would love to see him stay connected to the Chargers, maybe on the sidelines, in the front office, or just as a voice of wisdom on game days. Like legends Antonio Gates, LaDainian Tomlinson, and Nick Hardwick, Rivers deserves a place in the heart of the organization forever. To Philip Rivers, thank you for the comebacks, for the leadership, for every moment you gave your all in powder blue. You'll always be more than a quarterback. You're a true part of Chargers history. The Chargers running back room is starting to look crowded, but not without reason. With questions swirling around Nyheim Hines missing multiple practices and others battling injuries or in recovery, the team had to act. Enter Nyheim Hines, a player with experience, versatility, and something to prove. After nearly 2 years away from the field, including a missed season due to a non-football knee injury, Hines is trying to reignite his career. He worked out with the Chargers on Monday, and by the end of the day, he was signed. That says a lot. The coaches clearly saw something. Still, let's be honest. At this point, Hines is fighting for a spot. With so many unknowns around the depth chart and competition from rising talents like Marion Hampton, Kamani Vidal, and Hassan Haskins, every rep in preseason counts. Hampton, in particular, has been drawing eyes at camp, taking RB1 snaps and showing the kind of physicality the Chargers are looking for. Vidal has flash strength and sharp instincts. Haskins, meanwhile, is proving his value on special teams. So where does that leave Hines? If he can show his burst and reliability as a return specialist, something the Chargers have lacked consistency in, he could sneak onto the roster. After all, he's got nearly 3,000 scrimmage yards, 18 career touchdowns, and 4 total return scores to his name. That's not nothing. But this isn't the same player from 2018. He's 28 now, coming off a serious setback. And for a team looking to stay healthy and competitive, every decision in that backfield matters. Training camp and preseason will tell the real story. Hines will get his shot. But he's not alone, and the Chargers are watching closely. The Chargers' backfield is becoming a storyline all its own, not because of star power, but because of uncertainty. Injuries are stacking up, and questions are beginning to swirl. Nyheim Hines has missed several practices. Najee Harris, still sidelined, leaves many wondering how serious his condition really is. When players aren't available, it opens doors, and that's exactly what's happening in Chargers camp. Head coach Jim Harbaugh has made it clear, if you're healthy and hungry, you're welcome. The best ability is, and always will be, availability. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you're not on the field, you're not helping the team. That's why the Chargers are staying aggressive. Adding depth now isn't just a precaution, it's essential. Training camp brings wear and tear, and as the reps pile up, the healthiest players rise to the top. These aren't just camp bodies. Every player signed right now is a potential piece of the puzzle. We've seen it before, veterans staying patient, waiting for that one team with an urgent need. Keenan Allen, even as whispers swirl about his return, knows this game. Injuries create opportunity. Whether it's early in camp or deep into the season, a phone call can change everything for a free agent with gas still in the tank. And that's the reality of the NFL. The Chargers are building smart, preparing not just for week 1, but for the grind of a full season. Every roster spot matters. Every healthy body matters. And right now, we're seeing exactly how important that strategy can be.